Hi there. I wonder how many of you, as we play some Christmas music because it's Christmas time, and of course, can't start the day without a little glass of bubbles. So I wonder, oh, I love this song. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. I love this song. Cheers, everybody. Now, we have a problem. This is the problem. I have here a 9-kilo turkey, and there's Donnie and I. With all the will in the world, she's got a good appetite. We cannot eat a 9-kilo turkey. What are we going to do? And there'll be loads of you out there, I'm sure, in exactly the same position. This is a beautiful fresh turkey from our farm shop up the road, Vickers. And I didn't want to counsel it. I wouldn't counsel it because they've got a job to do. We're all in the same boat together. So I thought, right, I have to be very careful the way I say this because I said this to a few friends of mine when I said I'm going to bone the turkey. And it created quite a bit of a furore. Is that the right word? Anyway, it created a lot of interest. So I'm boning out this turkey, if that's, maybe I'll do it that way. Anyway, so I'm going to show you how to bone out this turkey, and we'll separate it and then we can freeze it and use it for different things. So the first thing we have to do is we're going to take this off here, look. Because we don't need anything wrapping it up, and we don't need these at the moment because we're not roasting the whole thing. Such a pity. Obviously we intended to have a few people around, not many of course, in the initial rolling. I think what we're doing is absolutely right, by the way, but anyway, look. So the first thing we're going to do, you have to go between the leg and the breast. You can see that, and we're going to cut down there. So you start to open the leg, because the leg obviously is separate to the breast. So we want to carry on cutting through there, and you will see, look, it's completely separate. And the idea is we carry on cutting, you look, you just push and look, and there will be at the bottom here, see, I've already done it. There's a little knuckle. So you see, I haven't hardly cut anything yet, and the joint of the leg, not the joint is there. So you just cut through the joint. And now I'm going to carry on cutting round there. And look, there is the leg, perfectly. I have to say, Dazzler, I haven't done butchery for a long time. So we're now going to repeat the process and take the other leg off. And by the way, this leg, we'll cut through there as well. We'll cut through the middle of that leg, and that will portion up 2 beautiful bits of turkey, which we can probably use for Easter now, because we're going to freeze this. So this is now through here is another knuckle. So right in the middle, or joint. So look, now you've gone through that joint there, and you cut through there, and now you have, see how that little joint is there? So you find the joints, and then it really makes it really easy. It's just like doing a chicken, it's just bigger, 9 kilos. So there's 2 wonderful joints of turkey. We'll take the wing off, the same thing here, it has exactly the same. It's got a little knuckle just there. You can see it when you break it, there we are. Where is it? There, that's it. So you can see the knuckle. And you might need a bigger knife for this one. I'll take my big Gustav. Sometimes there's a bit of sinew. So there's the wing. So far we have leg and wing. So that's one fantastic size. Now we haven't done the breast yet. I'm going to repeat the process with the other leg, which is exactly the same. You cut through, you start to peel. You follow the line. Look, you can follow the line, and then you go down to the knuckle, you break, or the joint, and then it will just peel away. I'm going to go this way with this one. I come that way, and I will carry on doing that because I'm going to run out of time, and then we'll show you how to do the breast. So welcome back to the dazzling butchery department. I'm having a little glass here, but probably not a good thing to do until you've done the turkey. I've done this a few times before. So we've all of that, look at that. I mean, goodness me, a lot of turkey there. So here is the breast. Now down the middle there is a bone. There's a bone. The breastbone, I'll come back in a minute. As I was saying, before I was so rudely interrupted, down the middle here is a breastbone look. So we've got to cut either side of the breastbone. So we're gonna go down, normally I do this way, by the way. We're gonna go down the breastbone here, and it's just like filleting a chicken. We're going down the breastbone. You just follow the knife down the breastbone and do the best you can. Now, by the way, whatever's left on this, we are going to use this for our stock, this bone. We're gonna make the most incredible gravy. So we're gonna carry on going down there, and I'm gonna turn it around in a minute so I can see what I'm doing. But I wanted to give you the heads up. And then you slowly peel, and work down. I'll sort of show you in a second. It's a lot easier if I work this way round. So I'm now cutting along, and I can see what I'm doing. And again, we'll have another knuckle here. We'll have another knuckle here. So now I'm just peeling down. Just mind your fingers. Sharp knife, by the way. You need a sharp knife here. And by the way, we are going to, you can see how I'm peeling down. Can you see that? Can you see that? We are going to use this breast only for our Christmas meal, but I'm going to stuff it, and I'm also going to put some bacon over the top, which I'll show you as well. But here's the knuckle. So you go through the knuckle, and so you work round. There it is, there. And you literally go through that. There it is. So here it is. And there is my breast of turkey. How cool is that? Now, I am actually going to slice this. When I do it, I'll show you something a bit later. Now, I'm not worried if there's any meat on here. I mean, there's only so much you can do. It's with a big bird. And because I'm going to boil this, I'm going to have to cut this in half, this bone. But I'm going to boil this to make the most incredible gravy for myself. And I'm going to make a lot. And I might use it, I'm going to make a turkey stock. It's just going to be a great chicken stock. We can do all kinds of stuff with that. But in the meantime, I'm going to do the other side now. So, there we are. That is my turkey carcass, which has been filleted. It's probably the best way as opposed to boned. Anyway, that's my turkey carcass. You can see that that's what we're left with. Now there's a hell of a lot of meat still on here, by the way. And so there are my legs. There is my fantastic breast, which I'm going to take that bone, that wing bone out, and I am going to stuff that, Eddie, and I'm going to stuff that later with a beautiful stuffing. I'm then going to roll this, and that's all we're going to have. Well, we've still got probably 3 kilos of, no, maybe not 3 kilos, but anyway, certainly 2 kilos of turkey between two of us, so I don't think we're going to go hungry. We've got all the other stuff to go with it as well, of course. Anyway, look, we're all in the same boat. I'll show you how I'm going to do this turkey as well. I know it's Christmas Eve, we're getting a bit late for that, but anyway, I'll just show you what I'm going to do. Look, cheers everybody. It's a crazy, crazy year, but we'll get through it. Lots of love. Hi everybody. Now, cheers. Happy Christmas. So what are we doing? Well, you may have seen that I filleted, it's probably a better word, as opposed to bone out my turkey. I filleted the turkey, and this is one of the fillets. So what I've decided to do is 3 things with this. I want to get it ready today. So I have now made an incision in the turkey. And in that incision, I am going to put this stuffing, which we also made, and you can see on stories, it's my stuffing. Every time, isn't it? So I'm going to put the stuffing in there, and then I've got a little trick here, which I'm going to show you. I'm going to wrap some bacon around it, but I'm going to do a lattice work. Can you see that? So I'm doing a lattice work of bacon. So I'm going to, I don't know what other word, sort of sew it really. So I'm going to sort of try and show you how to do this. And then I'm going to place it over the top, wrap it all up, tie it all up, ready for tomorrow. Okay, so here we are. Look, this is my bacon that I'm doing. So you can see some crisscrossing. So you can see that that one went across those. So this one will be the one, just getting my, so this one is going here. This one is, yes, this one. Eddie, be quiet now, stop it. This one. So now I lay another piece of bacon here, like that. And that goes over there, like that. You can see how that's working. Can you see that? Now, both of the guys are now starting to get upset. Hang on. Okay, I've now managed to quieten the guys down a bit. So that was there. So that means that one's there. So this time, we are going over here. Here, have I got that right? I'm not very good at sewing. So it must be, yes, this one, because we're going over there. Yeah, this one, and this one. So this time we're going here, and then that one is going over there. There we go, look at that, isn't that amazing? That's going over there, that's going over there. And you want to do this on a greaseproof paper, because what we've got to do is we've got to lift this and transfer it. So we want one more piece for the last bit here, which will be this one, this one, this one, and this one, which goes there, and then they go on there. How nice is that? Okay, there we are. My lattice bacon. I have to tell you, even I surprise myself sometimes. So the idea now is we stuff the turkey, we get the turkey ready, and I might be stuffing him in a minute if he keeps going. I'm on my own, that's why. So you want to get as much in here. I've got, now this stuffing, the only difference with this stuffing for the one I did the other day is I just put some cranberries in here. So that is, let's have a look, maybe a bit more there. Can that go there? Yeah, that can go there. Is that nice? What do we think? Maybe a bit more. I'm going to do a little bit on its own, but gee, maybe I'll get most of it in there. Yeah, I think that is going to be really nice. Okay, welcome back, he says. Now, look what I've done here. I have got a board ready, which I'm now going to transport my beautiful breast of turkey, which is stuffed there, you can see, and I'm going to lay it on here. And now I've got string that I can tie, and I've laid that out already. I can move that along now, so we're not trying to fiddle around. There's a nice little trick. There you go, and that can go under there. Now that will tie. Now, the big bit for your bacon is that we're going to lay the bacon on top. First of all, we want to season this. I want to season this really well because the bacon's going on top. Now, the bacon's got a lot of salt in, of course, but I like the idea of really getting a lot of seasoning here. And tomorrow, when we roast this, tomorrow we will be putting some butter on top as well. You know, the wonderful thing about cooking turkeys is that there's a hell of a lot of juice. Well, now we've sort of taken out a lot of that juice. There will be lots of moisture in here, of course, but we don't have the whole carcass anymore, which was my original plan, of course. So this is, and the stuffing would have gone in the turkey, but now it's still in the turkey, but in a completely different way. We've just downsized. So now watch the next bit, you'll like this. So here is my lattice work. And the idea with this is we put that on there, like that. And we tuck that over there, like that. And look. Look at that, Dazzler. So that's what we've got. If you can see from here, that is what we're going to present, and that's how we're going to carve. Now, I'm not worried that it's a couple of bits shorter here, because we're now going to tie. So now the idea is to tie all this together. We start with, say, the middle one. So here we're going, look. I've done those there. I've done them individually. Now, I'm not a butcher, and I'm not going to show you and start getting into the butcher's knots and tying it. So I'm doing them individually. I'm doing sort of 3 little loops there, keeping it really tight. And that way you don't have to sort of worry too much, and that can just tie there. And then I'm going to trim those bits up, and I'm going to make sure I've got enough string to keep it really, really tight, and keep that lovely stuffing in. So that's my plan there, and cut one more there. There we are. So that's how we do it. I'll show you what it looks like in a minute. Okay. Well, I have got my lattice work turkey. Yeah, latticed worked turkey. That's what I'm going to call it. Cheers, everybody. Oh, hang on, let me just show you. Hang on, let me drink this first, and then I'll show you. Otherwise, I'll just wash my hands. Have a great Christmas. It's a very strange time for all of us, but please enjoy. I hope you've enjoyed these cooking sessions this year. I've really enjoyed your messages. I've loved your comments, and I'm glad they brought a bit of fun and laughter, trying to forget about all the other issues. But look, there we go. Lattice work, turkey breast, all done this morning, just for you. Lots of love. Frère Jean Frère, they're very special, VV26. And, oh my goodness, a pot of gold caviar. It's not gold caviar, but I'm saying it's gold dust. And it's beautiful caviar. Chris at Caviar House, thank you so much for recommending this one. And look, I'm about to pile it on. Happy Christmas, everybody.
Anymore. I can only work with what I've got. And if this doesn't work, we don't have a record player. I'm just literally rubbing very carefully.
Yeah, can I see our turkey fifteen?
Now, you know I can't do anything about when it is, but it is Christmas, obviously. and we have got this little baby.
She's a big girl.
For you and I. So this is going to be a bit like the Vicar of Dibley. We're going to keep stuffing it in.
Can't wait, Dazzler, you'll make it amazing.